Justin Bieber has a major loss. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello! My name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. So grab a snack and a drink and hit that subscribe button. As you guys can see, bitch, I have a PhD in tea, so you've come to the right place. It's giving very much FaceTime vibes. You know, we're messy besties and I'm just, telling you all the gossip. That's sort of what my channel is about, honey. But listen, we do have some sad news for Justin. As we've all kind of heard the rumblings, Justin's grandfather did pass away on Thursday, and Justin is just breaking his silence right now. Now, listen, I just wanted to start this video off by saying that before we get into that, I am so appreciative of all the believers who are here because, yes, girl, we are definitely, Selena vibes. I love Selena Gomez. You guys know she is my queen, but I'm also very respectful of all the celebrities. And just because Selena and Justin and Hailey, it's all such a damn mess, I try and be as respectful as possible. So all the believers that are here that actually enjoy my content, thank you so much. I may throw some shade, but I'll always, show respect to everyone. But yes, Justin Bieber did acknowledge his grandfather's passing this morning, and so did Hailey Bieber. I'm going to read you guys the post right now. Hang on, where is it, girl? So one thing about this is, he did pass away on Thursday. So TMZ reports that Justin Bieber's maternal grandpa, Bruce, is unfortunately passed at the age of 80. So there's already rumblings, but it seemed like every single news outlet was waiting until confirmation, I guess, from Justin or anyone in the family, because he apparently passed away on Thursday. So there is some more information on that, but it's just honestly seeing the week that Justin has been having it's just says, according to an obituary posted by the YG Young Funeral Home in Stratford, Ontario, Bruce passed away peacefully at the Rotary Hospice, Stratford, Perth on Thursday. He was the father of Justin's mother, Patty, and supported JB's rise to pop stardom, notably appearing in Justin's documentary Never Say Never. Years later, he got emotional recalling his meteoric rise to stardom during an interview at the Stratford Perth Museum, which opened up an exhibit dedicated to Justin in 2018. I'm actually so happy that his grandfather saw everything and was able to be part of it, and I'm sure he was so proud of Justin, and I hope that he passed away with like family and stuff, because I know Justin is here, so hopefully he wasn't alone. I guess it takes some days to, just to kind of, think of the words and just really feel it out. One thing I do want to say is this past week has been very tough on Justin. With paparazzi, Justin has been speaking out a lot. He's been very vocal, and I think we understand now why. So he writes, Papa, I always took all your money, LOL. I remember you specifically telling me Grandma gave you an allowance of $20 for the week. I would always convince you to spend on snacks at the hockey game on Friday nights. Reluctantly, you always gave it to me. Corn nuts, Skittles, gumballs, Chuck-a-Puck, slush puppies. Shout out to the JRB referees, Betty, Fagan, Flanagan, LMAFAO, for enduring all of my grandpa's heckling, for all of your horrible referee calls. My grandpa wasn't shy in letting them know they were being pieces of shit. I can't wait to see you again soon in heaven. Until then, I know you're watching down, probably still heckling Betty and Fagan for missing that cross-check call in the corner there. I will miss you. I will ache, and I'll sit and let myself remember all of the wonderful times we've had. And then Hailey Bieber did take to her stories, and she did post, she reposted Justin's post, and she wrote, love you, Grandpa Bruce. So let me just start off by saying, Justin, I'm very sorry for your loss, you and your family, of course. And I also wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of insight in something I've been thinking about. Now it all kind of makes sense. I didn't report on this because I wanted to wait and to see Justin what he posted. When you lose someone, feelings come out that you just don't even know about, girl. Feelings that you're just like, where the hell is this coming from, right? Like, you kind of get surprised at the things that you may be thinking and the things that you may be experiencing, and it's not easy, and it never will be easy, and it never gets easier. It just gets more tolerable. Losing a grandparent, they're older, so it's kind of like, it's very, very sad, of course, but it's sort of like the law of the world, right? The law of nature, whatever you want to call it. But this past week, we have definitely seen Justin struggle a lot more. We've seen him being more vocal about paparazzi, about being followed, about being bombarded, about all of these things that he goes through on a day-to-day. And it kind of makes sense that this week was a damn fucking rough week for him, losing his grandparent, and then seeing the reality of his life. One thing about it I will say is that, Justin, he says that no one is going to drive him out of LA and that he's going to stay here and he's going to change laws and all these things. I admire him wanting to change laws because it always does start with one person. But you cannot sacrifice your own peace of mind. You can't sacrifice the peace of your family. You cannot sacrifice the love that you are deserving as a human being. And if this is not the life you want anymore, you got to get up and go. I'm going to do a separate video on Justin and celebrities and paparazzi. But I have to say, Justin, it is literally in your hands. You have what it takes to leave and get out of this toxic relationship you have with the paparazzi. And you don't seem like you do. And that is something that very much confuses me. Because if I had financial freedom and if I was getting followed day in and day out, and I hated it, because there's some celebrities who love it, girl, like the Kardashians, honey. But he absolutely hates it. And well, I don't know if Hailey hates it, but I know Justin hates it. So if you hate it so fucking much, get out. You know what I mean? But I do have to say, I feel for Justin. Losing someone is not easy. And, I do think that he is experiencing a lot of things. For the first time, we are seeing that Justin is being more vocal. We've never seen him this vocal on the internet ever. And to see him this vocal, it's very surprising. Of course, some people say it's because of Selena and Benny's relationship. But, I'm not trying to bring in Selena and Benny. I'm just trying to tell you what people are saying online. But, I feel for him, and I understand that everything might be a little bit more, he might be a little bit more touchy because he's been used to this. I mean, he's been famous for almost 20 years, girl. He's used to the paparazzi. He knows how it works. He knows how to get more invisible if he wanted to. He knows how to prevent these situations with paparazzi, okay? He knows how to do it, but he doesn't do it. And that's something that I don't quite understand. But of course, this week might be a little more harder on him. So I'm definitely sending him all my love. I really am. I mean, I remember, I lost my grandmother, which was honestly my best friend 4 years ago. And it is very tough. Even though it's the law of the world and the nature of the law, whatever the fuck it's called, it's still very difficult. So I do want to send him my love. Now, I definitely know that right now he's probably, going through a lot. But I do have to say, some people are criticizing Hailey Bieber and Justin because they're saying that even if he is going through such a hard time, why are they posting other things? Like Hailey Bieber posting about her award and Justin posting just random memes. Listen. In grief, you can't tell nobody how to act, what to do, or where to go, okay? I will always be very, very, very vocal about that, girl. Listen, when I lost my brother 12 years ago, I was a damn fucking mess. 2 days later, I found myself at this weird-ass fucking party with my uncle who forced me to get out of the house. I did not know what was happening. I started smoking again. I started fucking hysterically laughing, and then I started hysterically crying. You just never know what type of roller coaster grief is going to take you on. So if they want to share some memes, let him fucking share some memes, girl. In this moment in time, criticism on this bullshit is fucking not acceptable, okay? So listen, I wish him the best. I wish the family the best, and I pray for them, and that's it, girl. What do we think about this? Let me know in the comments below. I love you all so much for watching, and remember, if you're going through something, Go through it the way you need to go through it. Don't let nobody dictate or try to judge or try to make you do things the way they want you to do it. Because, girl, grieving is never accurate or never right. You got to do it your way. All right? I love you all so much, and I'll see you all in my next video. Mwah. Bye.